Hey, I saw Todd working on something pretty cool over here in the wood shop. Let's go check it out. Hey, Todd. What are you making? What are you making over here?
Well, this is a garden bench or a potting bench. Spring's coming, and one of the members from upstairs approached me a couple months ago because I'm a mentor here in the wood shop. Mm-hmm. And he goes, my wife wants one of these made. I don't think I have the skill. Can you help me do it? So he came in and we talked it out and gave him a materials list, and then he rounded up the materials, and then he came back and I walked him through the cut list, and he cut everything and was doing real good with it, but then got real busy at work and had to travel out of town. Well, the wife's itching for it, so he asked me if I'd put it together for him.
Cool. And you were telling me earlier this is cedar?
Yeah, this is all Western cedar, which is great wood for outdoors.
Yeah,
it'll last a long time.
It resists rotting, right?
Yeah, it resists rotting and a lot of bugs.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I mean, if he wants, he can cover it with some spar urethane to help prolong it. But if he does that, then it really won't change colors.
Sure. If
he leaves it raw, then it'll go the old look. It'll look really good. And that's a nice bench. I think he got the instructions online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw this over here, so it's kind of a pre-made thing.
Had a nice cut list and everything with it. It makes it real simple for do-it-yourselfers.
Sure.
And he just didn't have time to finish it, so I just finished it up for him. I got to do the easy part.
Do you know where he got the wood? Did he just buy it at like Home Depot or a regular?
Yeah, I believe he got it at one of the two Lowe's or Home Depot.
Because I always see cedar there, and I always wonder, like.
Yeah, it comes rough on one side. Mm-hmm. It's 3 sides finished and rough on one side. It's incredible wood if you're doing a project.
Yeah.
Because if you want it all smooth like this, all you got to do is sand one side.
Oh, okay.
But if you're doing something you want to look rustic, then you just use the rough side out. So
did you actually like finish the edges and stuff? Like, did you run it through the planer? Did you do any of that stuff?
I had him do everything. These are all 1x. So basically, all he did was had to cut everything to length and then run all the edges on the router just to break them off. And then I had him sand all the ends and everything. So if this was not, from a mill where we had to actually run it through the planer and the joiner and all that kind of stuff. So actually, these are 2x4s, and this is just 1x stock.
So these edges are actually like an 1/8 inch roundover or something like that? Is that what it is?
Yeah, just a roundover bit on our router over here.
Table.
Yeah, real simple project if somebody wants to do it.
Yep.
I mean, it looks big and massive, but it's very simple, and you get to use a lot of tools. You get to use the table saw, you get to use the chop saw, you get to use the router. You get to use hand saws and drills, and it's just a good project and I mean, who doesn't need a garden bench?
Sure, and if you're doing it yourself, you could make the height a little bit bigger, you can make it longer if you wanted it to.
I mean, you can sit it outside beside your barbecue. You don't have to have a garden.
Sure, perfect. All right, man, thanks a lot for telling us what you're doing.
Okay, man, good seeing you guys.
Thanks, see you around.